We saw Vegeta realizing and trying to get Ultra Instinct in the last few episodes, but it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. And I wasn't surprised, since in the flashback that they showed when Whis was explaining what Ultra Instinct is, he said something that I found interesting. He said that both Goku and Vegeta think before they move, but Vegeta is more prone to that than Goku. So that means that it's a lot harder for Vegeta to get Ultra Instinct than it is for Goku. Vegeta was always on it. He was always the angry one who thinks a lot before he do things, but Goku was always the relaxed one who just went in without thinking, trying to fight the strongest guy that he can. When we saw Vegeta failing to get Ultra Instinct, there was a bit of dialogue that we saw when we said that this style suits Vegeta more than what he was doing. And before that, we saw Whis also explained that Goku can just use Ultra Instinct as a defensive power. As of now, he can't utilize its power when he attacks, so it's basically just defense. So combining all of that, a lot of people started thinking Vegeta is gonna get the attacking half of Ultra Instinct, the one that Goku didn't master, since it's the style that suits him, the style of attacking, and Goku's gonna keep the defensive side of it and won't master it to its full extent. But is that really the case? Is Ultra Instinct even divided into two sections that you can get? Well, as of now, the only ones that we saw having a perfected Ultra Instinct are the angels. We know that Beerus has it. The way he has it is the same for Goku, since when Whis was explaining that using it as an offensive power is hard, then he looked at Beerus and said, isn't that right, Beerus? The way Beerus didn't master it is that he can't use it when he attacks. He just can use it as a defense like Goku. As for now, we didn't see anyone who can use it just as an attacking power. In the flashback scene with Whis, there's also a bit of dialogue that is basically explaining what Ultra Instinct is, and it says, and I quote, "You overcome it," talking about the issue with thinking before you move and that stuff. "You will be able to avoid any danger." And see how he said avoid any danger. He didn't say boost your power or make your attacks a lot stronger. He said avoid. So Ultra Instinct is basically the ability to make your body move away from any danger, and by any danger that means any attack that comes at you. That's the structure of Ultra Instinct. That's the base for what Ultra Instinct is. And when you get that base, then you can expand. Then you can say, well, I got the defensive power like Goku has it. Then I'm gonna get the attacking half. And the attacking half is basically utilizing all the power that you got and using it when you attack. Your attacks will be faster and stronger. That's it. As for now, there isn't a lot that was shown and said about Ultra Instinct except that couple of bits by Whis. So does that mean that Vegeta can't just get the attacking half of Ultra Instinct? I mean, as for now, as for what we are shown in the show, it doesn't look that way. And by all means, I'm not saying that it won't happen, but what I'm saying is how all the characters that are shown that didn't master it just have the defensive side of it. And of what we said this far, that's what it looks. But they can give him the attacking half if Akira Toriyama wanted. Thinking about the attacking half of Ultra Instinct, like how will that even work? Ultra Instinct is about avoiding and movement. So if you have the attacking half of Ultra Instinct, when you attack, your attacks are faster, but the one that you're going after is one with defensive Ultra Instinct like Goku. How will that work? Or how will you even avoid attacks since you can't defend with the defensive Ultra Instinct side? I mean, it's a bit complicated since there wasn't any like huge info given about Ultra Instinct except those scenes by Whis. And from the looks of those scenes, the structure, the base for Ultra Instinct is basically movement, avoiding, getting out of danger. When you get it, then you move the next step. You can't just skip over the first step like how we are saying that Vegeta will. I'm just saying that of how I saw it. Akira Toriyama can do anything he wants. If he wanted, he can give Vegeta the attacking half of Ultra Instinct. But what I think is, if he's gonna get Ultra Instinct in this arc, it's gonna be the same as Goku, not the attacking half or anything like that. And if they fuse and they both have the same Ultra Instinct, like they didn't master it, Vegeta, his power and the level of Ultra Instinct that he will have will be the same that everyone is assuming it will be if one had the attacking half and the other one had the defensive half. So it won't be as that different. Akira Toriyama is a mysterious creature. If he gave Goku Ultra Instinct against Kefla, then there's a possibility that we will see an attacking half of Ultra Instinct. That's how the mind of Akira works. All he thinks is, why not?